So some former employees of Future Shop are crying foul after receiving severance packages they say are too low. More than 120 Future Shop stores across Canada were shut Saturday without warning. Now the chain faces accusations of lowballing employees, some even saying they felt pressured into signing severance deals on the spot. Employment lawyer Lior Samfiru has spoken with several of the former Future Shop employees. He joins us now this morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning.
I want to go straight to the statement because we reached out to Best Buy, Future Shop's parent company, for a statement about the process of calculating the severance. Here's what the company had to say. Best Buy Canada fully complied with all provincial employment and labor standards to calculate severance for our employees. And this is from Elliot Chun, Best Buy Communications Manager. What is it that you're hearing? What are people telling you?
Well, first of all, that statement is quite misleading because their legal obligations under provincial statutes are only a portion, a small fraction of their full obligations. Their full obligations are considerably greater. And what I've heard from these individuals that I've spoken with, and I've spoken with quite a few, is that they have not received proper severance that complied with their full entitlements. So provincial standards could be a quarter, could be maybe a half of their full entitlement. So that's not the end of the story right there.
When you say full entitlement, what does that mean? Because things haven't been taken into consideration, such as the length of time they've worked there, that kind of thing?
There's three main factors that go into assessing severance: the length of employment, the age, and the type of job that the person has. The longer you work, the older you are, the more senior a position, the greater the severance. So it's not a simple calculation of saying you've worked there for 2 years, therefore you get 2 weeks. And in applying that formula, that analysis, to these individuals, they have not received proper severance, far from it.
And what about the people that we're hearing from who have said, listen, we were forced into signing this thing under duress? What does that mean and what's going on there?
Well, we have to understand this was a shock to these individuals. They show up for a meeting in the morning, they think they're going to work, they find out that's it. Yesterday was your last job, the store is closing, and here's a severance letter, you should sign it. A lot of these people, understandably, felt quite pressured to sign, felt that they had no choice, they're losing their job, they're offered some money, they better sign it, not knowing, in fact, that they may be losing out on significant entitlements that they have. So a lot of these people, I say, may have signed under duress.
And it's interesting that you mentioned that people showed up on Saturday morning, because when we reached out to the company for that statement, they also mentioned that they actually had someone in person at the stores for the closures on Saturday morning.
Yeah, so they certainly didn't get send letters to the individuals, but the people found out that morning in a meeting type of an environment, in a very shocking way, very different, for example, than the way that Target had done it in the past, where there was a rollout. This happened over a period of time and gave the employees time to actually find another job, rather than, you're gone today, you better find another job very quickly.
Do you think that there'll be some sort of civil action?
It's premature to say. Certainly, I'm going to try to work with these individuals to help them negotiate proper severance. If we cannot, if Future Shop maintains its position, at that point we may have to consider legal action. The hope is that that doesn't have to happen.
Mr. Samfiru, thank you so much.
Thank you.